What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today I have no particular idea what we'll get into, but we'll figure it out very quickly. As in right now. We haven't taken Clown out in a while. Now the thing about Clown runs is, at least the way I do them these days, is they're solo runs. I don't swap with Clown because I think his swap is very bad. So if this is the route we're going to take, then we're going to more than likely end up ditching our partner Skul very early. But obviously, it's a non-committal take, so we'll just go ahead and grab Hunter, who I like. And we already have like a skill I really like on Clown, so we'll just roll with that and hope for the best. So both of these are, you know, just potential Skuls we'll take for the ride. As I always like to say, the world is our oyster at this moment. We have no commitments or anything, at least not when I'm streaming and I don't have run requests that I'm doing. So alrighty. And also, I'm very tired right now. I'm currently going through a bit of an insomnia batch. Is that the right word? I'm going through a little bit of insomnia. Not even a little bit, it's pretty bad, but I'm running on I have not slept, so if I sound a little tired, that's why. I apologize in advance. That is an incredible start. Oh my, what the hell is this? That's a way to wake you up immediately. What the fuck is this chest? Look at this. What the hell? Dude, I wish there was an item that lets you choose more than one item from item chest, because I want all of these. Oh my lord. I'm actually just going to take Crown of Thorns though, because it's very good on Clown. It's also very good on Hunter as well. And taking it early kind of gives me like time to fully awaken it into a Bloody Crown of Thorns. So, and also it's like arguably the best item in the entire game. Even if you're arguing if it's the best item in the entire game, you're arguing between it and Invisible Knife. So it's like, though it being offered alongside Hope Slasher and freaking Pot of Greed is ridiculous. Now all they gotta do is high roll my doors and we're gonna be big chillin'. I think this is room 2. Yeah, this is room 2, so we don't know until the next room. Someone recently asked in the comments, what's this door shit you're talking about? How do I know if I'm on a high or low roll door count? Someone replied to them, well-meaning of course, I'm not trying to call out anyone for like being wrong or whatever. Someone responded to them saying you can know by the amount of core quartz you have. That is actually really just not true. Core quartz is more dependent on event rooms and how many event rooms you see more than it is door count. You can get like a high roll door count and just see like Donkai Knights, Foolish and Large Chest, and all the other event rooms you can think of, and then leave Act 1 with like 5 core quartz. The best way to know if you're high rolling or low rolling your doors is actually like right now we know is like before you get to the first shop in the entire game. If you go into 3 doors, that's a low roll door count seed. If you go into 4, that's a high roll door count seed, and that is really the way to know. So we are at the 3rd room in the game and we don't see the shop there, so that shows that we are on a high roll door count run, and that is exactly what we want. It's what you want every run, and I always like I said, I don't always say this, it's something I've been saying a lot more recently. But the worst thing that can happen to you in any Skul run is low rolling your doors. It's something a lot of people don't even think about, but has a profound impact on your run, because it means you see less resources across the entirety of your run. And the way to overcome this is usually with treasure as an inscription. Just treasure 4 is a great way to do it, but really gold percent gain also. So items like gold incense burner, stone mask, golden whip, stuff like that. You want these items so you can have gold for your shops, even though you're not going in as many rooms and seeing as many doors to get resources. And treasure 4 will help with your bone shard count and whatnot. Basically, any way you can make sure that you're getting those resources you otherwise would be missing is how you should play if you're low rolling your doors. So, just a little bit of a catch up there for some people, because I'm sure most people who watch me at this point have heard me say this a million times, but there are still some who are new and don't know what I'm talking about. So right here, you know, I always start the runs with Carleon Insignia and one of the like damage scaling Carleon items like staff or sword. And I always buy treasure too here because having treasure is very important. Even if you're high rolling your doors, you want gold for shops. That's the kind of things you gotta be thinking about when you're getting into this game. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, thanks for Doomsday. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I shit on Doomsday. Look, Doomsday is... I like to say it's better than people give it credit, and I do think it is. But that doesn't make it good. Okay, so when I first started thinking about Doomsday and how it performs in like a in-game gauntlet meta, because like, you know, this is something I started thinking about when the in-game gauntlet was first released. Doomsday is certainly better than it used to be before they released like the, you know, Alexander and Dark Skull fights along with the Dark Hero. The thing that makes it a little better than people kind of give it credit is like these are all boss fights and they can't really escape Doomsday in the way that like enemies in rooms can just avoid the blast. Now they still can, and it's really stupid and annoying that they can, because like plenty of the in-game bosses have iframes, and also as you saw that Doomsday did like 28 damage. God, Doomsday is so bad. But like there are times where you will get decent Doomsday damage, and the main thing about Doomsday, more than it's even like text, is it has really good inscriptions on it. Execute and Brawl are both fantastic. So if you're looking for a stat stick with a little extra, or not an inscription stick with a little extra business on the side, Doomsday can be that, and you can still get decent value out of it. The thing you always have to keep in mind about Doomsday though is it doesn't scale. It only scales off of skull damage. It doesn't scale off of item damage. It's really dumb. I don't know, this item's so bad, but it's not as bad as people think it is. That's basically my TED talk. That doesn't make it good though. It's bad. But maybe this is a run where I bring it along. Who knows? Probably not. The thing is, though, Brawl is pretty good on Clown, so it's like if you were looking for, I don't know, a unique way to scale your run up and like have like a really interesting end game, Brawl could be that, and you could be happy with that. But that does mean carrying Doomsday. Can you stop that, sir? This is not a bounce house. Ouch, I did that to myself. Alright, Doomsday, go ahead and deal 0 damage to everyone, please. Oh, a massive 22 damage. Thank you for that, honestly. I would have preferred the 0, but hey, what are we going to do? Oh. Alright, calm down, son. What's up with the... They're treating this place like a bounce house, like multiple enemies. It's like, get out of here. Stop that. I'm already tired enough. I don't got time to track you and deal with that. Like, I'm exhausted over here. Can't you tell? Look at me. I'm pretty much a zombie. Also, seeing the harpy here is nice. Give me those. Oh, let's wait for the Doomsday to kill this guy. If it doesn't kill him, I don't even know what to say. 67 damage. That gave me nothing, by the way. Those guys don't drop gold. So, like, we just killed him for fun and to let Doomsday have a moment. But, hey, man. Doomsday, it needs some... we gotta throw it a bone, you know? Alright, let's see if we can get gold % gain here. Or invisible knife. That's, like, another thing I want to really find. Oh, I should have taken that, actually. Ooh, but then that's behind it, and I'm never punished, and I'm always lucky. Oh, and that's my treasure 4. It's that simple, guys. It's just that simple. I bet you guys didn't think it'd work, did you? You were like, oh, there goes Haxa fucking up again. He had treasure right there, and now look at him. Nah, I got that dog in me. We're gonna go ahead and buy Brawl, by the way. You know what's really funny about Doomsday is I said earlier, it only scales off skull damage, which means its Brawl inscription doesn't even scale its damage up. It's just a sad state of affairs for Doomsday. Hopefully, if we do ever get the mythical patch that the devs have been promising for like half a year with no news at all, that Doomsday gets a look at, because it needs it. Because it's literally just worse armor of fear, like when you really think about it. Like, way worse armor of fear. They do very similar things in concept, but in practice, one of them is like... One of them considers item damage, and the other doesn't. I wonder which one considers item damage. Look at my bone shards, man. We're far ahead here. We're kind of chilling. Okay, I don't like this, though. We are kind of taking... I don't know. You know what? Let's swap out to Clown here. And then we'll swap into our Hunter and just deal with these guys all at once. Watch this. Oh, do I love Hunter swap. Oh, do I love it. Especially when you get him a Legendary. It's one of the best swaps in the game. Something I've been a long time proponent of. Hopefully I've convinced a few people. It's like one of the first crusades I ever took in this game is to get people to like Hunter. No. Oh, actually, wait, I don't even have enough items. What am I talking about? Inner Malice is good. Although, like I said, if this becomes a clown-focused run, I will stop swapping. I'm not ready to commit yet. We don't have to worry about clown swap being terrible until, like, the really late game. Basically, once you get to, like, Act 4, that's when clown swap really starts fucking you over. And it can really fuck you over in Act 3, too. That's when the really scary enemies start showing up. Alrighty, it's Yiggy time. What does Yiggy have to offer us here? Hopefully a swift, easy victory. Because that's kind of what I'm... Oh, also, good job, Doomsday, as always. Truly a contributor to the run. What would we do without you? These are the questions. There are no easy answers. We'd probably all die in real life. Yeah, this should go fairly quickly. Clown is really bad at Yggdrasil. So, like, that's a bit of a problem. At least Clown with Jack in the Box. If you have, like, a different skill on Clown, he's just fine at it. But since he can't hit Yiggy very easily with those Jack in the Box pieces, then, like, he doesn't do a ton of damage. And really, honestly, Hunter isn't that much better, for being completely honest. Good job, Doomsday, by the way. Actually did a decent chunk of damage. I think really more than anything, if I want to kill this Yiggy, I should just stay out as Clown and basic attack. Well, it's actually not even doing that much. Oh, jeez. Guys, I think it might be a possible Yggdrasil ult. That is not something I was expecting on this run. I'm just min-maxing for our good pal. Oh yeah, we're getting a Yiggy ult. I'm min-maxing for World Tree Seed. Good thing I don't have an Omen right now. Okay, these should all hit him. Yeah, alright, get out of my face. Fool. How dare you think you can stand up to me? And also put me through the Yiggy ult? You're on one today, Yggdrasil. Bunch of garbage is what this is. Wow. I mean, there's good stuff here. Like, this is a good item. This is a, you know, if we didn't have Treasure 4, I'd want this. And I guess on a mixed damage run, this is good. I guess I'll take that just in anticipation for mixed damage, but like, not really my plan as of current moment. All right, we got kind of crushed here, so we're just gonna take Old Reliable here. And non-committal to both of these as of current moment. We don't need to yet. We'll be fine in Act 2, Part 1, I believe. Though Clown in his base form is not very good, so it's like, if we're gonna use Clown, we gotta start committing. Hunter also not very good in his base form, so like we're kind of using two fairly mediocre skulls in their base forms and trying to get through some pretty tough enemies. Obviously, Act 2 is not like super threatening until you get to like Gatling Gunners, which, hey, speak of the devil. Don't want nothing to do with those guys. Alrighty. I think I missed a treasure chest, maybe? I didn't free this NPC, that's what it is. Get out of here. Get out of the NPC pool, now. Alchemist would be decent here, but no thanks. I'm not that far removed from an alchemist run. Okay, that's cool. Hey man, live another day, why not? By a day, I mean like 5 seconds. Hope it was worth it. Don't even think about it. Nice, Doomsday. That's what's up, baby. You did it, man. You did like 25 damage. You didn't even kill him. That's why we love you, honestly. We wouldn't have it any other way. Like, right, guys? Any truers? Okay, that's the second time I've seen this. This time I can actually afford it. Do I care? Not really. Keep going. Now, if I see Solar Sword, I might be a little sad. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, something I actually forgot up to this point. So if you've been yelling at me, I mean, fair enough, I guess. To build up Masterpiece. So, I'm gonna try and do that moving forward. It shouldn't really be too awful hard. Not with gold percent gain. We can get rid of. I mean, we can get rid of this, or you know what? Nah, I got Brawl. Oh god, you know what? Fuck off. How do you like that, huh? I don't even need Brawl. I'm not holding on to dumbass Doomsday. Get lost. Now we're on the trail to awakening our Crown of Thorns, getting a bloody Crown of Thorns. Whenever you see Crown of Thorns early, you're kind of like, you gotta, you know? Why wouldn't you? Nice. Oh, wait, are you joking? Oh, what the fuck is going on right now? Okay. All right, I'll buy. This can go. See ya. All right, so the crown or the pot of greed I missed earlier is now in possession. Never. Well, I guess I wouldn't say punished because I took a Crown of Thorns. You know what? Take out the never punished part. Just always lucky. High roll door count. 2 legendary chests before I even get to Act 3. Now just show me a legendary skull and we're like really happy. You thought you had me there, didn't you? I bet he did too. You know he was thinking it. But nah. Not today. Hey, you had a better chance of getting me there, but also denied. We have gold percent gain, so we're just going to go ahead and take whatever he has here. I think I may have lost a little money on that, but if you have gold percent gain, normally I'm... Ooh. Interesting. Alright, Clown can go. Yaksha's now here. Now this does have Demonic Massacre, which is not my favorite Yaksha skill. It's gonna be a little weird. But the thing I always like to point out about Yaksha, a lot of people think he's very narrow in his usability, and I guess I don't want to say I'm to blame for this because I'm sure plenty of other people have formed their opinions independently of mine with Yaksha. But early on, when I was like, and this much I know is true, okay? No one can take this from me. I'm one of the first people, if not the first person, to discover the usability of Yaksha in the Dark Mirror. Now, something I said back then that I don't think anymore is that Yaksha is only really good if you have Yaksha of Iron Will and Iron Strike as his skills. I don't think this anymore. I think Yaksha's good pretty much always. the only skills you don't want as Yaksha are Demonic Massacre and Iron Fist together. If you're going for the perma-stun Yaksha build, there's other Yaksha builds. Like I know there's some builds that build around Iron Fist as like a Giga damage kind of build. I've never really done that because I think this Yaksha that we are about to use is like way stronger and more consistent. But like, you don't need those two skills together to make Yaksha good. All you need is one of Iron Strike or Yaksha of Iron Will, and any other of the skills together works. Demonic Massacre is probably his worst skill for making this build work, but you can still make it work with Demonic Massacre. All it is about is getting as high skill cooldown as you can, basically. That's what it comes down to. Skill cooldown and also attack speed, I should say. Which you can achieve with Manatech 3 as well, because it's about... I say attack speed, but it's more about ability attack speed. So like skill casting speed. Now, do I want even more gold percent gain? I don't think I need it. We're high rolling our doors, so we're pretty good in that department. Now we start upgrading our Hunter. Hunter will be a fine partner. Honestly, at the end of the day, I'd say Hunter will probably be the crowning jewel of this run, but maybe Yaksha will surprise me. The thing about Yaksha is normally you want to build ability spam items with Yaksha. But he can do crit items too. Like, he's pretty good at everything that you can think of. That's like one of the better archetypes in the game. Yaksha's just great. And I hope he's kind of shed his old shell, because he used to be considered like the worst skull in the game back in the day, a long time ago. Old skull heads will know what I'm talking about, but I think these days people kind of agree that he's pretty fucking good. Once you see how to build him and know how to do it, it really is pretty incredibly strong. Like, we'll hopefully get to see that come together on this run. I guess we do technically have some ability spam items. Maybe it'll be a bit of a hybrid, who knows. Yaksha's not going to seem anything impressive until we start increasing our skill cooldown and attack speed, though. So you might be looking at this and saying, what, this is incredibly strong? What do you mean? Just give it time. Let it cook. Let it simmer now. No thanks. Commons be gone, by the way. No more. Get him out of here. What are we looking for? We'll take that. I'm not think I'm gonna lean that hard into ability spam items. If I get like a oh, and also Masterpiece, gotta remember that. We're at Masterpiece 3. If I get lucky and find like a olive tree cudgel, that's one thing. Ayo, though. Ooh, we're poor. But we can probably afford this if I just sell off something. Well, now, that's a little complicated, huh? This complicates things for sure. I say. Furrowing my brow in discomfort. I will just simply go with what my gut says. So we're almost done with that. We only need one more Masterpiece item. And then we can start selling off the Masterpiece items we don't want. Which makes me kind of sad that I had to get rid of the Manatech Gravity Generator there. Because it's like, I got rid of it for items that I don't want. Like Hunter's Boots. Not something I'm really planning on. And this is really the Masterpiece dilemma, I guess. I'm just complaining about Masterpiece. But it is worth it with certain Masterpiece items. Which, another Masterpiece item that's going to be really good here is Great Sage's Tome. I think we can get some pretty good use out of that. Give me a Fighter's Belt. Okay, that's not Fighter's Belt. It's not. It's plain as day. But I like the money, so can't complain too hard. That just missed entirely. That's cool. I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. Not a favorable outcome there, but we're gonna be fine. Nice try. Why do I hear like a fireball machine? Oh, it must be those down there. The doi. Sadly, well, I guess not even really sadly, we don't have concentration, but like that's like a decent courage on him regardless. And we're not gonna obviously take it because we don't really have too much use for it here. Now, if I didn't have all these masterpiece items clinging onto me, I'd probably consider it, but we're just gonna let him pop off. Go off, King. You win this round. I'm not risking my life for nothing. Now let's go deal with this other one before we wait, is there not another one? Oh, there he is. Nice try, asshole. He got me once. That was honestly kind of a preemptive nice try, asshole. I could have got way harder than that, and then I would have looked foolish. But that's not the world we live in, baby. You can't take that from me. I got his ass. Alright, we're doing super good in the bone shards department. We're doing super good in the masterpiece department. And we have more doors. That's crazy. I guess most of the doors were on the back end of the shop. It's like a Giga high roll door count run where the doors are more than likely going to be on the back end of shops rather than the front end. Which is fine. It makes your, basically it makes like actually in this case it makes the Act 3 Part 1 shop really OP. I don't know. Basically doors on the back end of adventure fights is like usually not my preference, but here I think it's fine. We'll be fine. Alright, Leona sisters. Make this nice and simple, please. No big deal or anything, just strolling through. See if I can get them both clustered up here, like so. And then we're just gonna wail on them. Come on then, try that again, see what happens. Ugh! What do you think of that? Now here's the question, do I want to ride the merry-go-round? We'll see. I'm not committed to it, but if that's like what ends up happening, I'm fine with that. I am taking quite a bit here that I don't want to be taking. Long hair sister comes down, we'll ride it. Okay, well, there you go. Get off my. I'm getting off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Thank you very much. Let's not be dumb about it. I already think I was kind of dumb about it, so let's be less dumb. We do want to die here, so we gotta keep that in mind, but I don't want to die against, you know, before it's my time. My time is coming soon, though. Like, how about right now? Kill me, sister. Kill me! Textbook Leona sisters. You love to see it. Nice and simple. How about you reward me with an olive tree cudgel? Go on then. Do it. Gimme. Okay, well, I mean, that's a legendary. It's not... Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. And for anyone who's curious why I died on purpose there, sometimes it's worth mentioning these things. Maybe, you know what, I should have picked up that and dropped it because of the thing here. We'll get our legendary eventually, though. But, the reason I did that is because there's items in the game that benefit from you dying before you, or I guess I shouldn't more die. There's items in the game that benefit from your death. Those are Olive Tree Cudgel, Howling Egg, and Irresistible Suggestion. Olive Tree Cudgel is a DLC item from the Myths pack that is extremely OP, and hopefully we see it. And the Howling Egg and Irresistible Suggestion are both the Wisdom and the Courage omens. And if you die if you die in a run and pick those up, you get 200% damage in physical or magic, and that is an Indomitable Will, which is very tempting. If only I didn't have all these masterpiece items. Oh, we have treasure 5. Oh, it's on the pedestal. All right, we'll get out of here. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. And now we have my favorite hunter skill, which is multi-shot. Did that get me? Wow. I tried everything I could to make that not get me. That's one thing you gotta be careful about with Yaksha. And also I forgot to scale my attack speed up. That's on me. Is don't get caught casting your skills, because he's very slow at casting his skills until you start upgrading skill casting speed. Which you get from increasing your attack speed. And I forgot to do that shit, so Act 3 Part 1 might be a little bit difficult, but we should be okay. As long as you know what you're doing. Which I do, even though I fucked up. Let me up. I want to platform cheese this so bad. I've already wasted time. 3rd time's the charm. We'll do it the normal way. If we had more attack speed, I think I could do it, which is another indictment of my mistake. Look how strong multi-shot is, dude. I love it. I think this calls for Rakshasha. Oh, that hurt. Thank God we have a lot of HP. More undodgeable damage. It didn't have to be, but my bozo ass made it. Alright, watch this. Oh! Almost got blown up. I keep narrowly dodging death. It's like I want my shop to suck because I have to buy shit I don't want. Which might end up happening. I'm gonna have to buy food here. Another missile. Could even die here if I'm not careful. Didn't have to be like this, man. This could have been nice and simple. Okay. We're gonna have a good amount of money for this shop. I don't want either of these items, so we're just gonna go and buy some food now. And there's our masterpiece done, so we can start getting rid of some of this garbage. One thing, okay, so this is like a deep cut that you should know, especially if you're using a Cup of Fate, is in shops, when you upgrade your masterpiece items, they break technically. Like it's a weird glitch where they only in shops, just want to make that clear, is when you upgrade an item, be it Fulgent Dawn or like a masterpiece item, you will see that money drops when I do this. See that? They do technically break for whatever reason in shops, and that also counts for Cup of Fate. So if you're playing a run that uses Cup of Fate, you want to look especially for masterpiece items in shops and make sure you have at least masterpiece 4 when you buy them, so you can get that masterpiece 5 upgrade, and then they will destroy, and then you can destroy them again for double procs on your Cup of Fate. So it's just a bit of a weird glitch there that you should not tell the devs, because they might fix it, and then we'll be very sad as a community. But until then, we're gonna feast. Okay, so now we're starting to see some items that are really good on Rakshasha. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. And I think I'll even take this, and we can even get rid of this at this point, I think. So we could also always go treasure plus, which is maybe in the cards. What's in here? Okay, we don't want that. All right. So let's think about what we want our build round to be in terms of this run. And when I say build round, I mean inscription, because we're gonna go. In fact, we might as well just do it now. Courage 4, But we don't want Courage 4 to be our enhanced inscription, which means Treasure could be a buyout there. We get quite a bit of good benchmark inscriptions from having Treasure Plus. We'll think about it. We still don't want the Gold Incense Burner either way. I don't think. At this stage, we really want to be thinking about building up our attack speed, which is what we're going to do when we get to the next Arachna scaling place. We're just going to go ahead and let these guys all blow up. But Mana Eater is like a 10 of 10 item on Rakshasa because you're going to be spamming your basic attacks and your skills very frequently. Can I get up here? Nope. No attack speed. Alas, we got him, so it doesn't matter. I just wanted the money. Even though he barely gives any money, I still want it. Okay, I hate that he blocks all of those. Hello? What the fuck? That's cheating. That's actually cheating. You're cheating. You're kidding me. You just got... Nope, we got one. An ultimate golem. Bullshit, brother. We can kill him before he spawns in, though, I think. Yeah. The weird glitch I still personally don't fully understand. Someone made a interesting explanation in the comments on one of my videos that I actually kind of already forgot what they said. It was, like, plausible from what I remember. But, like, when he's spawning in, if you have, like, crit items, and maybe even ability spam items, usually it just seems like item damage, but maybe high skull damage runs can do it too. You can kill him before he becomes vulnerable. It's really weird. I don't know how it works. But I do it anyway because, screw him. I didn't ask for that. Oh, he almost got me. Okay, we're just gonna run over here while he does this. Oh. Come on over, man. You think I don't know you're still over there? Think I forgot? Loser. Nah, I remembered. I got you on my shit list, buddy. Alright, we're out of here. Adventurers will hopefully not be too scary. We'll see what happens. No Huntress, so I'm pretty happy about that. Don't really like the Warrior, but at least he's not the field effect. Go ahead and swap here. You gotta know when to give up on your Rakshasa and just go into your partner's skull. That was one of those times. Honestly, this could be pretty okay here. Though we don't really have room for it. It's like a meme edition more than anything. So I think I'm just not gonna do it. Wouldn't be terrible, but it's not what we're looking for. And now we can absolutely max scale our skill cooldown and attack speed shrine. And if you thought Rakshasa was bad up to this point, this is where you're gonna start seeing some changes around here. Now, this is not the strongest Rakshasa can be, though. Once again, you want Yaksha of Iron Will and Iron Strike together. But you can make the build that you want work here. As you can see, I'm already attacking way faster than before, and I can also cast my skills way sooner than before, so... Now, one thing to mention is there is a negative threshold of attack speed when it comes to Demonic Massacre, and I may have accidentally blown past that without even really thinking about it. And when I say there's another term that I throw around a lot that might confuse people. Negative threshold of attack speed basically just means, like, there is a point where your attack speed becomes too fast on certain attacks or skills, and then you have to input your buttons really quickly, or you'll drop the attack and lose you'll lose some of your attacks. It's very annoying. It happens with basic attacks and it happens with some skills. One of those skills just happens to be Demonic Massacre, and we may sadly be in that threshold, and there's no way out of it once you put your shrines into the Arachna shrine. So if I did it, we're stuck with it. We'll find out here. I guess we'll employ Rakshasa in this little arena right here. I think I'm a little into it, but it's not like a big deal. But the whole point in this Rakshasa now is to perma-trap the enemy in slowness, basically. Which is very easy to do when you have when you have the skill cooldown and attack speed. Now, here's a thing though. Earlier I was saying Manatech 3 could be like a way into the to make this work, but like at this stage, now that we have this much attack speed, Manatech 3 would absolutely throw Demonic Massacre over the edge into the negative threshold of attack speed, and it would not be good for us, so we're not going to do that. Go ahead and take these bone shards. Why not? They're well, they're not free, but they're looking me square in the face. What am I gonna do? Say no? What kind of psycho do you take me for, huh? At this stage, more than anything, we're looking for Olive Tree Cudgel. That's like our #1. Manatech Gravity Generator would also be perfectly acceptable. Other than that, I guess we're looking to get rid of this and replace it with something better. So Hope Slasher would be excellent. More dual maybe, though. We might also go into a treasure plus. So I guess we're also looking for a good treasure item. So like treasure 3, yes I am. Okay. Hello. Half tempted to just Rakshasa it up here, but nah. That's overkill. They're losers. They're not going to stand a chance. Bone shards are still good. We'll take them. And our item quality is like good too, so it's like we don't have to worry about taking item rooms. Oh, he got sent flying. Nice try, man. I didn't think he'd still be alive. He almost got me. Very impressive, sir. Also, there's our Grey Sage's time doing decent work. The reason I want Grey Sage's time is because it scales our damage up pretty well. Also, god damn, bro, the amount of doors you go in on the back half of your axe in this seed is insane. Like, every door that exists, basically. Boom! Did we open the treasure chest? We did. Okay. I missed treasure 4, man. I'm gonna be real. Give it back. Give me, like, I don't know. What's a good treasure item? I guess the ring would be nice. The ring would be nice. Give me that. Then I'll be happy. I don't even know what else I want from treasure. Frankly, I'd rather have dual plus or something. Oh, something we definitely need to make this work. Maybe this won't work as well as I thought. We need Manatech. Not even necessarily Manatech 3, but we need like Manatech something. Because like the skill cooldown is way too high on Demonic Massacre. So we might not get like the time slowdown perma-stuck build that I want, but we can still make a good Rakshasa build out of this. Even having like decent ability to slow down the enemy is nice. We could just swap between our Rakshasa and our Hunter and make it work like that. No thanks to all of this, though I will take the money and break the Veiled Mask because I hate it. I'm getting offered just not good curses. Like, Coward is a good curse, but I don't take it when I'm making videos because I think it makes the viewing experience pretty bad. I took it like not too long ago, but I'm not going to make a habit of it. We're just gonna hold off for a Giga Curse here. It's not like we're in desperate need of damage or saving, so like, we'll be fine. Start scaling our max HP up. Get that Mother Hubbard up sky high so we don't have to worry about dying. We'll be chilling. What's our damage? 804? I thought it'd be higher. Huh. It's kind of quite a bit lower than I thought it was going to be. But we do have crit items, so it doesn't matter. But I do want that to be pretty high. Nice try. Get stomped on. Watch this, fools. Kill them all at once. Hunter swap, stay on top. Also, earlier in the run, I said we're not concentrating. I don't know what I was thinking. We have Hunter. That's the Insomnia speaking. Oh! I wasn't even scared. Could you tell? That noise I made was a happy noise. Come on, get out of here. There's a demon hunter up here. I'll hit him with one of these. We have a decent amount of money for this shop coming up. Also, I can try and get the Giga Yaksha here if I really want to. I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple spins. Spin the lottery. To the worst Yaksha? We don't want that. Ayo! That's the Giga Yaksha. Sometimes you just get lucky. Sometimes you just get lucky. What can I say? It is what it is. I ain't gonna freaking complain. I'm just gonna roll with the punches, man. I'll take that Giga Luck and put it in my pocket and be on my way. Now, here's the real question. What goes here? Because I'm definitely taking this. And I'm kind of looking at this. I think that's fine. This is like the road to dual plus, which is what I really want here, so. But yeah, Giga Yaksha time. Y'all thought you saw you thought you saw Rakshasa. You ain't seen shit until you seen Giga Yaksha. Look how spammable this is. And this doesn't even have mana tech, which I would still really like. That sucks. I got kind of cooked there. These are quite the pair. I kind of like them together. Oh, I thought that was a Hope Slash. I got really excited. Oh, but that's... Ooh, okay. Shit. All right, shit. I see you. I see you. So that's dual plus with a Mad Harpoon. I know it's an omen, but, like, it's a great omen. I'll take it. So now we got crit items and Giga damage coming our way. I'm liking our freaking build here, man. I kind of like what we got going here. Go ahead and ditch this. Get dual. That's misfortune. I'll go ahead and take that on the chin. I'll take that L. Then I'll grab this W. And we'll do one refresh. And now this shows up, which makes things quite easy because we don't care about this. I was about to say it makes things complicated, but it really doesn't. I'll take that and get my Mana Tech. We only need Mana Tech 1. And now we could even go Mana Tech 3, really, if we wanted to, because we don't have Demonic Massacre anymore. We don't have to worry about, we don't have to worry about getting cooked by, the negative threshold of attack speed. In that department, well, we're chilling. I'll go back for that treasure chest. I don't remember if I opened it. What do you got? Money. That's what you got. And in this house, we like money. Oh, this is a great room for Hunter. It's also a great room when you don't have to have anything you're building towards, like an evil sword. Because normally I tell people, don't step on those little like trap things if you're trying to build an evil sword Kyrian or like a forbidden book. because those don't count towards you dealing damage or killing things. It counts towards the trap killing things and dealing damage. So you will lose your procs. But since we don't have anything we're building towards, I'm going to take the lazy way, please. Ooh, alright, champion. I already played with you like a couple days ago, but... Hey, man. Good to see you. Hopefully you get buffed soon, so we can actually really like you. I don't like this. Get Rakshasa. Fool. And the great thing about Rakshasa is you can build him up back very quickly, so you can pretty much spam Rakshasa whenever you want. It's not hard at all to get your Yaksha back into Rakshasa territory. I don't spam it that much because I think Yaksha on his own, especially with the right build, is like more than usable in rooms. But if you want to spam Rakshasa often, there's nothing really stopping you. Hello, you. Always like to point out, this fight's not that bad as long as you understand to watch out for his orb attack. If you get got by that, it can be quite harmful for your health and your life and your safety. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, by the way. He's dead. See ya. Goodbye, sir. And the Cyclops is here. I actually kind of want that. I'll take it. Cyclops is a perfectly usable quintessence. I like it a lot. Not the best quint by any stretch. Don't get it twisted, but like, I like defensive quints, and this kind of scratches that itch. Nice little bit of shield every once in a while. Can come in clutch. It's no Medusa though, that's for sure. Especially if I didn't already have a quint. It's like, what have I got to lose? Go ahead and grab this HP that I think I saw sitting back here. Yes, sir. What if I die by 10 HP? Then what? I'll cry. Also, we want to break a legendary quint, don't we? If I see a legendary quint, I definitely want to remind myself to break that, because then we can get our fully, for one, 300 max HP, but also we can max out our Hand of Glory. And while not necessary, it is nice. No! He summoned his friends, I think. Actually, did he? If he summoned his friends, they died instantly. Which is honestly kind of even more satisfying, so I kind of hope he did summon his friends. Dude, I've even been to the shop. Are you guys seeing this? Every room in Act 4, Part 2. Also, holy. That's like all my HP gone in an instant. That's omens for you. No rest for the wicked when you're doing omens. Alright, thank God no dupe chance, because I unironically don't want one here. Odds of this being a nat legendary are pretty high. A unique is also great. The later you see the remaining one, the better his reward will be, so that's why if I ever see him in the early game, I don't let him out of his cage. Buy the food. And we'll see what happens in this shop. We'll just save our money. Ooh, but now I can buy this. I'll buy it. Like if I see like a rare quint or something, now I can still have 300 max HP. It would be very sad to stop just short of 300. So here's our slime buddy. Say with a bit of venom, because he's kind of an asshole and usually dupes something bad. Just keeping it real. If you don't want me to shit talk you, you should dupe something good. Kind of wish this was an item room too, so I could juggle an item away that I don't want duped. I have a lot of good hits here, though. Let's see what we want. Hit, hit, kind of. Huge hit. Scary hit. Hit, hit, hit. Miss. Though, also kind of a hit, I guess. And I guess a hit. Like, that's the thing about Invisible Knife. You don't need damage investment, really, to make it good. So, like, even if it hits here, I would still consider it. That's an interesting one. Do I have room? My inscriptions are Courage Duel, right? I actually don't think I have room. Yeah, honestly, you might call me crazy, but like our inscriptions are too important. My items are too important, my inscriptions are too important. And believe it or not, this will be doing more damage than just a little measly extra damage percent. So, though I don't think I have to convince people of the power of Invisible Knife. I think most people are well aware. But maybe someone out there is going, huh, what do you mean, dude? That's a magic item. Look at your run. To that person, I say, just watch. Then I do like a smirky, like kind of snarky face at you. And you just sit there and stare at me like I'm the biggest idiot of all time, which might be true. Alright, this has to be the end. It's not! What the fuck, dude? This is the... I can't even believe this is like an Omega high roll door count run. This is insane! What a world! I think I've been in every room in Act 5, or 4, I mean. Good lord, brother. I'll take it. I want all the resources. Have we seen every NPC? Not the spokesman. You little bastard. Where you hiding? Come on out. Stop being a coward. Though that's in your nature, isn't it, spokesman? Oh my god! What is happening? Dude, this is insane. This is like unheard of. I've never had a seat like this. I'm not even joking either. Usually if you get like a Giga high roll door seed, on the way out from Act 4, you get 2 doors. And this is pretty reliable in my experience. This seed is abnormal. This breaks the rules. Can you die? God Christ. How annoying. I was starting to think Joan would never come. Here she is, in all her glory. She was hiding, dude. She's scared, and it's like, can you blame her? I'm pretty freaking awesome. But your maker will come. There's really nothing you can do about it. Run all you want, but I will arrive. I am inevitable. Alrighty, Joan. Let's get this powder keg lit. Okay, that's not a good start. We'll bring Rakshasha out for the actual Joan fight. Rakshasha, do the thing. She's like, oh, she's ulting. Alright, you're cheating. I see how it is. That's fine. Feel free to cheat. Okay, she's still invincible. That's also... that's me going too far into the Rakshasha curse. It's funny. I did say this at the start, that this is like a more than likely Rakshasha is going to get completely outshadowed by Hunter here. Because it's like a... oh my god, that's an olive tree cudgel! And there's no Quint, so I don't even have to think about it. Easy pick. And this also sets me over the threshold anyway. Goodbye. That's wild. What an insane last second pickup. And now Rakshasha actually, he might overshadow Hunter now all of a sudden. I got cooked on the curses though. Absolutely fried. Giga fried. Look at my, I guess I'll just take weakness exposure here. It's good on Hunter. That's pretty crazy though. Last second olive tree cudgel. I got no right to complain. You're gonna hear, I'm a very happy Haxa. Almost perfect arachno scaling. Good damage and, well, good damage in the physical direction. The magic direction's more than justifying itself with the invisible knife. We got dual plus on this Mother Hubbard. We're gonna destroy Dark Skull. Unless I take damage accidentally, which is always possible. It's never a foregone conclusion. It just almost is a foregone conclusion. Basically, it's up to me at this point to execute on my build. I'll go ahead and go to 380 too. Why not? I'll take that max HP. We'll refresh and see what's behind the door. Nothing good, so I don't have any regrets. And we buy the burger, which we actually take to Dark Hero, I believe. I don't even know what that does though. Anyway, here's my kit. I will slow roll over the items. If you need to read what an item does, you may pause the video and do so. Here I go. And it's pretty damn good. Kind of everything I want out of a hunter build. Rakshasha, I'd want more ability spam items, but now that we got the olive tree cudgel, I think we're good on Rakshasha, and he will now be able to show what he's capable of more than he was before. The only thing I really wish is I had Manatech 3, but this is not a tailor-made Rakshasha build. This is a more tailor-made hunter build with Rakshasha also here along for the ride. But also, guess what? Rakshasha's getting thumbnail privileges, so y'all motherfuckers click more. Although, actually, I don't know who people click for more. I just assume because Rakshasha is a legendary, people will click it more. Because that's more exciting. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways. Hello, sir. May you rest in peace. After I give you the walloping that is about to befall you. And frankly, I don't even care if you rest in peace. That's just a formality. I actually kind of hope you rest not in peace. Goodbye. We'll do a little building up for our Yaksha here. I think ultimately this Yaksha missing mana cycle and also missing Manatech will make it to where I can't do everything I'd like to do with this Yaksha, which is fine. Hunter's here to pick up the slack. I mean, he's still doing it though. He's doing the damn thing. Even an imperfect Yaksha build is still insanely OP. But if you see, this might be new to people, and some people are like, you can do that with Yaksha? It's like, man, this is nothing. This is literally nothing. This is the world's weakest Yaksha build, honestly. He can do a lot more than this. Just check out some of my other videos where I play this character. And now we're about to get dual plus on it. You know what? I'm underselling it a bit. This is a pretty OP Yaksha build. Because it's like, I'm missing the really key stuff, like where I can just constantly spam the skills with no issues. But I do have dual plus that I'm about to pick up here, and pretty high physical damage. Almost accidentally took courage. I would just reset though. Let's make sure. Okay, gotta make sure the dummy doesn't have dual on it, because then it'll take my my shit, and I don't like that. Dark Skull is gonna get pummeled. Just watch. Oh, almost passed him. That's the Insomnia. Welcome back, Insomnia. Didn't really miss you all that much, but I'm glad you came storming back into my life. Alright. you're not gonna have a good time, sir, and that's by design. Such a bad time that I nearly killed him before he could even do anything. I thought I was actually gonna get him there. That would have been a way more pungent line if I or punchy line. Pungent kind of implies it's bad. Nah, punchy, not pungent, guys. So yeah, that's what Yaksha can do. Pretty impressive. I don't know. I don't think anyone's in denial at this point. I think everyone kind of agrees that Yaksha's good, which I'm very happy. That also took some convincing on my part, by the way. Took me a while to convince people that Yaksha's actually good and not, like, bad anymore. One of my crusades, as I like to call them. So yeah, we killed him before he could even really get into his attack patterns. That's the thing that's so good about... Also, we'll take the tibia. That's the thing that's so good about Yaksha and his time slowness. Also, we did put duel on that, so we get out of here. His time slowness makes it to where he is... And also, some people in the comments were telling me that it doesn't matter if you put duel on that dummy. I'll trust y'all on that. I'm a little... when it comes to this game and it's like jankiness, I'm always erring on the side of like it's fucked. And I get, because you guys are saying this is a room transition, and it is. So I don't think the dummy matters, but I'll still always err on the side of caution when it comes to this game, because it's a janky ass game, even though we love it. And hopefully that gets fixed in the soon to come patch that we all know is coming one day in this lifetime. Real, not fake, not clickbait. But yeah, always err on the side of caution. If you don't want to lose duel in the final fight, I would just kill that dummy and make sure it doesn't have duel on it. We'll go ahead and use a hunter for this portion of the fight, because we've been using Rakshasa and not giving our hunter any action. But once I got that copy of Olive Tree Cudgel, it was like, it's Rakshasa time. I'll go ahead and build him up in preparation for later. I don't even have to worry about this. Normally I'd be like, oh, you meticulously kill them each individually and make sure you don't spend a lot of time in this portion of the fight. Here I don't really have to care that much because I'm really OP and they're not going to be able to do anything to me anyway. Nice try, Bozo. Be on your way, sir. You didn't even get to really do anything, and that's kind of what's up. Hunter, stay on top. Stay winning. Can you believe there was a time where people thought this character was bad? Good God. Man, it has been a long journey. I was like one of the only people, man. I was always saying, you know, Hunter's better than you think. You gotta put your faith in old Haxa here. No one would listen. We're gonna go ahead and get a Rakshasa windscreen. I don't know if you can tell. Though I might get both. Let's do it like this. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Not too bad. I guess glowing Hulk green ass hunter. You can see the Rakshasa, or the Yaksha, I mean, silhouette from where I swapped. That's as acceptable 1.8 windscreen, you know. What you take what you can get in this version of the game. Anyways, GG's. That's a wrap on that. Duel, check. Crit items, check. Ability spam items, check. Giga damage, check. No curses, though. I hate seeing no red down here, but sometimes that's what the game offers you, and you make the best with what you can. Yeah, man, this run was good. Definitely a solid-ass Yaksha run and a more than solid Hunter run. Yaksha can do a lot better. I would say this is about as much as you could ever hope for from Hunter, though. Like, this is Hunter doing Hunter things for sure. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been saying this at the end of videos lately. I really should say it at the start, but I'm an idiot and I forget. Like and subscribe, please, if you aren't already subscribed, because we're close to 4,000 subscribers. It's good, definitely still going to take a bit because, like I said, Skul's in a downswing in the algorithm, so my channel isn't like at maximum performance. But I assume there's still a decent amount of new people pouring in who could help me get to that milestone. I'd really appreciate it. And I don't have much else to say but that, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.